Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. Matt Shoemaker will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
As I look at this ball game today, one thing to keep an eye on is his at-bats against the right-handers, his approach against right-hand hitters, because right-handed hitters are hitting under 250 against him. And those are the guys that he's going to have to exploit if he wants to win this ball game.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike. 0-1. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And Matt, you know, you look at the split right now, but they lost the first game 1 to second one, so you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. To his right, Perez. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Hey, Jar, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, Matt, the first thing that I thought about why they're struggling winning games is they're near the bottom and slugging. When you're not driving the ball and being able to score runs with power, you're going to have a tough time winning games. And that's this club right now. They're going to have to figure out some way to inject some power into this offense and get that slugging percentage up.
So striding forward now, Paulo Orlando. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker, 4 for 10. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence is going to remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the plate a little bit more than the other.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a line drive. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. He'll get it into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Digging in, Eric Hosmer. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
Ready with the 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Set to deliver on 2-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Runner at second here with one man out. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
In is Jorge Soler. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Happ, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he pitched 7 complete innings last game, Matt, so very impressive young man. And now he's got a chance to back that performance up again.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Jays, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Right there for strike 1. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
And Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
Chopped weakly to the left. Moustakas is up with it, and he's retired 1 away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, it's tough to win games when you're last in slugging. We all know this game, you got to drive the ball somewhere, either out of the ballpark or in the gaps. They just haven't been able to put it all together in the power part of their game, and as a result, they've struggled.
Here's Rajay Davis now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 pitch. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Still no score. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. He's only 1 for 10.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Perez ranges to his right. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. And I'm looking at Carlos Santana. You talk about a journey to become a big league player. He was a sought-after catcher by most people, thinking this is a top-notch, top prospect catcher. Then he got blocked in the system. They moved him to third, and he really struggled. Then they found a spot for him at first base, though, and he's become a pretty good player.
So striding forward for his first opportunity, Salvador Perez. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. The last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him.
Nope,
below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
1-1, no strikes.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is pretty well hit by Perez, but he got out in front a bit too much. It's a foul ball. One and two. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. Shoemaker has a play, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. So striding in, Joe Carter. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Joe Carter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like you did right here. Nice job.
Stepping up now, Jose Abreu took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. On deck is Jose Bautista. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And another foul ball. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals. And at first base, Eric Hosmer, I think he's one of the best defenders in all the game at first base. Tremendous range. He's aggressive, too. Not afraid to catch a ball and throw it to second base for that double play. Aggressive first baseman. I like them.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. They look for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him. Just spun him into the ground.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
One out and a runner on second base. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. On deck, Carlos Santana. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Batting 7th, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. In past meetings with Happ, he's gone 5 for 13. And that misses for ball 1.
And now with first and third, 1 out, a lot can happen here. This at bat could really determine the whole course of the rest of this inning.
Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Out of play. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. He'll try it again, 3-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Gordon's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
Batting 8th, catcher, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin now. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Just the 2nd inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
In now, Hernan Perez, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 6 home runs and 36 RBIs. Ripped down the first base line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed his pitch, but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he takes a called strike 1. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back. 1-1, here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Escobar has it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Striding in, Chris Coughlin. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year.
Coughlin.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The pitch. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, as he loops under the ball and pops it up. 1 home run. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year and 30 RBIs. Nobody out, runner on first. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Two 1. Here it is. Runner goes for second. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count.
He's got to get his head together. Step off, refocus. Look, hit a batter, and now it looks like he might walk this guy to start the inning. Not a good way to start the inning.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, a double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And they're going to get him at second base on a great throw by Martin.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
The windup and the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Perez onto the grass. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals. They trail things here 2-0. Ready for another chance? Rajay Davis 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Rajay Davis.
Into the windup and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it, 1 away.
Hey, this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Donaldson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-0 pitch on the way. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in to try it again, Joe Carter. He reached on a single in his first try. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down.
That's a ball.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, a designated hitter.
Striding in once again, Jose Abreu. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. Oh and 1, here it comes. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch, and now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
To short. There is Escobar. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Stepping in, Paulo Orlando. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Paulo Orlando.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. Donaldson's there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
First baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. In there, and it's even at 1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Lays off 2-2 now.
2-2 now.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In is Jorge Soler. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Royals have cut the deficit now to 2-1.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
The third baseman,
Mike Moustakas now.
Moustakas.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Martin has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Well, the Royals draw one closer thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Royals 1. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Jose Bautista.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Here's the 0-1. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Soler has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
3-0 now.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Hosmer ranging into shallow right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile an hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. Into the box, Russell Martin looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. First pitch of the at bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Now the pitch. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at bat. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Hit to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Stepping up to the plate, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. One and one. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high.
1 strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And here's a splitter that's inside as he's forced to jitterbug out of the way there. Chris Coughlin will be next. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Might have swung at ball 4 there as he manages to foul this one away. Payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Now to the plate, Chris Coughlin. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Now this ball is popped up behind the plate for Martin. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Jays lead it 2-1. At the plate, Hernan Perez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Second baseman, Hernan Perez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. One-0 count. Here it is. Look out. 2-0 now.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Swung on, missed. 2-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Set to deal on 2-2. A little bouncer. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Sheen Segura.
Digging in once again, Gene Segura. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swinging a soft liner. On to first, and Happ's rolling now. 2 away.
The batter, center fielder, Rajay Davis.
Ready for another shot now. Rajay Davis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that misses, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hosmer ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 2-1. In now is Lorenzo Cain. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Soft liner towards short, and that'll be the second out. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Striding in once again, Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. KC down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that's going to land foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side.
Hit in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Joe Carter.
Ready once again, Joe Carter. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to the right. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. And you know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Digging in once again, Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Ready for another chance? Jose Bautista, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Carlos Santana would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Just keeping him close. Oh, and a big swing by Bautista, and this ball sent in the air to deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as the Jays have opened it up now to 4-1.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound, and that will bring an end to the appearance by Jay Happ. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Mike Minor is on his way into the ballgame now, as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Mike Minor. Now batting.
Here's Carlos Santana now.
Carlos.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Soler. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. 55. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Martin.
Action in that KC pen now, as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Russell Martin now, as he'll take a look at ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. For his career in this matchup, 1 for 6. 1-1. Here it comes. Drilled to first. On with it to first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Jays. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front, as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Soler. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Carter moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Moustakas. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Oh, what a stop on the slide. To first. Got him.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Standing in now, Salvador Perez. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Santana is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hernan Perez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Minor ready with a 1-2, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
This one's down to third. Moustakas is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Rajay Davis.
At the plate, Rajay Davis. His career numbers against this pitcher, hitless in 3 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kane is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. We'll see Alex Gordon to start things out when we come back. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Royals 1. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Ready for another shot now, Chris Coghlan. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Coughlin awaiting the 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This pitch is popped up. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2.
Blue Jays trying to hold on here at the Rogers Center. They lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Soft liner to the left side, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. KC down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Josh Donaldson.
Too high, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch, and he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch, and this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now batting, left fielder Joe Carter.
So striding forward now, Joe Carter is looking for hit number 3 here in this at bat. From the stretch, in there at the letters 0-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
0-2 count and the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Into the box now, Jose Abreu, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. Set to deliver on 2-1. And a changeup right down the middle.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Escobar. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Blue Jays held in check, but they lead it 4-1. Back at Rogers Center as we get a look at the great city of Toronto from the ferry on Lake Ontario. Raisel Iglesias comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. In now is Lorenzo Cain. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Rounded down the third baseline. Donaldson's up with it. 1 away.
First baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Hosmer, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. That misses. 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Ready with the 2-0. Just a bit low, ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And that's finally over for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
1 out and a runner on second base. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
In is Jorge Soler, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Martin gathers. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Matt Shoemaker hangs win number 11 on his line, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Raisel Iglesias hammers down the save, his 51st of the season, best in the league. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.